Mark, another week of no Jing Bang Serato Twitch clashes. Mark, this one was something. Mark, what did you think?
I thought this clash to date has been the most intriguing clash, and I enjoyed this clash the most because it was unpredictable. Both sounds played, they were entertaining.
It was exciting.
You know,
This clash, it lived up to everything I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be exciting because I know they had two sounds from juggling backgrounds, so I'm like, this one's gonna be good, and it didn't disappoint.
no, not at all. From the first round, I thought Stumpy he set the tone where he just came out firing. You know, he came out firing. He played the popcorns, he played the Lucianos. The rhythms were not boring.
Nope.
It was an up tempo, and he was just firing.
I like it. I like it. I really like it. Let me ask you a question. Like, I like the juggling, the speed juggling. I liked it. I liked it because I think it built a big vibe for him, and I think that was the best thing he had going for him. A lot of folks don't like the speed juggling. I'm like, for online clashes where the selector is king and it's all about the selector, I think it works. What's your take on this speed juggling thing?
I was just about to say that the speed juggling online works as opposed to when you're in a in a dance. You know, I've seen sounds do the speed jump like Soul Supreme do that, and to me, a sound that has like a heavy box like that, sometimes the speed juggling, you know, some of the tunes get lost. You know, but in online clashes, it's effective.
I agree. I liked it. I think the first round went, because I think they played like 6 popcorns in a row, or whatever they
Yeah,
played.
yes, popcorn, TJs.
It was working. The selector, they have a really good selector.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. I mean, the speeches were good. I mean, it was vibesy. I really enjoyed this clash.
First round, let's talk about Amo for the first round, like, they were so slow. The juggling was slow. It's like they're sleeping, but they picked it up. They picked it up in the second round.
I actually
second round they picked it up.
Yes, I gave the first round to Stumpy very convincingly.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. The second round they got better. Amar got better, right? But I still gave it to Stumpy. I thought Stumpy edged it. The custom that Amar played in the second round was big, was huge when he talked about the popcorn stuff. And that's when I was like, okay, you know what? Amar did their homework.
It was close. Given that Amar, we didn't hear what they played for the last minute because they got into it so much, they muted their own mic, and I was like, but it was close.
Yes.
It was close.
Yes.
The second round was close.
It turned out to be unruly versus unmuted.
That was something. That was something. But it was close. It was close. It was hard to call. Like, I give that a tie. Let's say they tied on that second round.
Okay.
But I think where Stumpy lost it, I think Stumpy lost this clash in the third round. They lost this clash in the third round. What do you think went? What changed for Stumpy in the third round? What's the story there?
It's just, you know what, Amar just had a better selection in the third round, and they played like the cartel popcorns. They actually capitalized on Stumpy's round.
They played better popcorns than Stumpy did.
Right, and Stumpy is supposed to be, you know, the popcorn sound. You know, like they had a whole heap of popcorn. That's supposed to be their artist. Mm-hmm. So Amar, I thought, used the popcorn argument in that round, and that's where the momentum of the clash sort of changed.
The speeches for Amar came on point.
Yeah, the speeches too. They have a good MC. And I thought the third round was convincingly Amar's.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Stumpy the third round, they lost. I think that's when they started to lose the vibe. You could see in the comments, the crowd was like not feeling them at all come the third round.
Now, do we want to get to the tune for tune?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
No. You know, Stumpy, I thought with Stumpy also, I think Stumpy underestimated Amar, you know. I think they were a little bit overconfident, and I think that could have really thrown him off.
You know what? He left the door open. Because if he would have sealed the deal in that third round, you know, you could have had we're not going to have lock-offs in these series, but it would have been.
That's what I was screaming, lock-off first round, the way the Stumpy came out shooting. I'm like, and then the second round when they started again, I'm like, if that's what Amar going to come back with, this is not going to go very far.
It's going to be a long night. It's going to be like, you know, the outcome is going to be, you know, decided already.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, also, that the third round was the most decidedly in that did it for me for Amar.
Third round, and let's talk about dub for dub. What's your take on the
Okay,
dub for dub? Because I'm getting a lot of people are not. What's your take on the dub for dub?
okay, you know something? That's what makes this dance the most intriguing. Is the tune for tune was not the tunes you would
Oh,
expect.
now, what's your take on this Pluto, dub for dub tune? And Stompy played it as their first tune.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got to give credit where credit is due. I want to say the first sound that I heard played the Pluto in tune for tune. It was Young Hawk, Jamie Hype, right? And for some reason now the tune, everybody and their grandma has the tune.
Jamie's a trendsetter. Jamie's a trendsetter.
Oh, Young Hawk is not an easy sound, especially tune for tune. The Pluto, the Ray Darwin, those are Young Hawk tune for tune anthems. Now the Pluto is like a regular now.
It's become very regular, right? No more
Very
special.
regular.
Nothing special.
No.
What about the rest of the tunes? Because I know Amor tune for tune. I'm guessing that's their style. That's their style. They live in a different place, their environment, or whatever you want to call it for their tune selection in the dub for dub. But it was not normal.
No, it was definitely not normal. But
Tell me about, when Amor played that Buju. What did you think of Amor playing that Buju?
I didn't think it fit. I didn't think that the like it made any type of sense. I was like, nah, man, that don't make it. I was like, nah. At that moment, I didn't think that was a good selection, a good draw. So it didn't connect with me.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing in this Buju and the tune for tune. Because I think we're seeing something very interesting. I think right now, this whole dub for dub round is being rewritten. As we speak,
Yeah.
and I think that's where Stompy may have lost it a little bit too. Because to me, when you hear sound, start talking about we done when clash already, before the clash is over, they're in trouble. And I think the Buju, people try to rewrite new tunes in dub for dub. Stompy went down that same old,
Vintage.
60 vintage road for the tune for tune, where I think the new generation, and I will not stop stressing this new
Especially in these
generation, online clash, I think when we go back to the real dancehall hole in the wall, this vintage tune in dub for dub is going to get a lot of sound head lick off.
And next thing, Amar in the tune for tune, one of the speeches he made was the granny speech.
Yo, let me tell you something. I spoke to Reality. Reality is the MC for Amor. I spoke to him during the week. He is something else.
Yeah.
He is something
He went
else.
around the tune. He can go around the tunes with simple speech like that. Went around Stumpy's tune for tune.
He had better
saying
speeches. He had much better speeches than Stumpy.
The last tune though, I don't know, man. I mean, Stumpy played Sammy Dread, okay, and then Amar played Terry Lennon, and I was like, wow, I don't know about that one, but I know for a fact they have belly tunes because when they draw the culture, that was their fourth tune. I was like, geez. I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, this is caliber.
That's what
These are caliber
tunes.
tunes.
That is what sealed it for me.
Right?
That is what sealed it for me. True.
But in my opinion, I gave the dance to Stumpy.
Wow.
I voted for Stumpy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I voted for Amor, and I bet on Stumpy. I lost on
Wow.
that. I bet on Stumpy, but in the end, I ended up voting for Amor because I thought.
I gave Stumpy the tune for tune. It was close.
I don't know about that, but when I heard the culture and the tune from Amor, I'm like, bring up the voting.
Unless if you do like the one shot, one kill, the culture was the biggest tune of the tune for tune.
I heard that.
I was like, and he was like, this is not Kenneth culture.
It was good.
So Amar is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in this series.